All right, well, the reason why we're also here is Scott is ready to make a huge announcement. And you've heard all of your past. People are now learning how you got started and where you're at today. But you're here to announce something really big. And it's, in a way, it's a partnership with this network.
Absolutely. Well, I'm very pleased to announce that we are partnering with Right Side Broadcasting Network. And for the next year, in 2022, we're going to have a reality show about my life, my work, and more importantly, everything that's going to go into taking back the House and Senate and having a decisive, overwhelming Republican victory in 2022. And it's going to be cool because I'm sure everybody at home, they think, how do I do this? Do I have a staff? No, I don't. Do I do my own social media? Yes, I do. My own HEA, my own travel. I travel alone. I fly coach, but it will show you the behind the scenes, behind the Wizard of Oz curtain of me staying at people's homes and what's that like, and me cuddling with people's animals across the country. And I think it's going to give people a unique view, not only of my life, but everything that goes into registering voters and how I really do what I do. Yeah,
and if you look at it from a programming point of view, this is an industry first. There has never been a reality show.
Unprecedented.
Never before. For a political activist and, more or less a conservative activist. So this is going to be very special. And so we are just proud to have that opportunity to deliver that content to everyone watching us right now, because we've heard Ken Paxton say it. We've heard some other guests on this show say it. This next year is so crucial in our American history that we secure our elections, and that's almost first and foremost. But also to make sure that our country is going in the right direction.
Yes.
Because we know what happens when socialism takes over. We've seen what happened with that. So that's why I think this show is so important to show people what it's like to walk a day in Scott Presler's boots. I mean, let's be honest. You've got big boots to fill, and this show's going to do just that.
Only 10 and a half, not that. Well, and people are craving information on what to do. This is going to help show them what they can do. That the mom, the dad, the business owner, the veteran, you are so powerful. And this is going to help give you an idea of what steps you can take, even despite being a businessman, a family man, a family woman, that you're going to be able to take actions to make sure that our country is going in the right direction. And so I want everyone to please go to theamericanpersistence.com. Now that's persistence with an E. That's very important. theamericanpersistence.com, and please sign up for email updates, and you're going to receive exclusive content on everything that's happening with this new, unprecedented, first-time conservative reality television docuseries.
I love it. And we've got some great people that have been pulled into this project. These are people that come from Hollywood. These are people that come from the big studios. And I don't want to name drop some TV shows and some movies, but it's shows that you're very familiar with, as there's been this mass exodus from Hollywood. It's a new Hollywood, so to say, from conservative, like-minded people. But here is what really it comes down to. It does come down to support, not only sharing the information and going to the website to get more information, but let's be honest, it takes funds to get this thing produced and get this thing off and running. And that's where you guys come in, the viewers, the fans, the followers of Scott Presler and all that he has done for this country for so long. So I just want to invite everyone, if you like what you've just heard and you like Scott, you like what he's doing for this country, to go on to theamericapersistence.com, because that's where you can get involved in the show through giving, through help financing portions of that show. So I just want to encourage everybody. The business is not free. Like, it takes money to make all of this go around, and we want to be a part of history, a part of broadcast history, to make this a reality, make this show a staple that we can put into our culture, and to show young people, show people of all ages that this is what it's like to fight for America. This is what it's like behind the scenes to fight for America. And I can't think of a better person than Scott Presler to do just that. So go to theamericanpersistence.com and make sure I got that website correct. We'll have it on the lower third at the bottom of the screen as well, because it's very important that we all come together to make this this reality happen for you. And I think it can change the political landscape of our country this next year. And the way it's going to be shot, it's kind of pulling the curtain back in a way, is what you see on the road with Scott is very much what you'll see on that next week's episode. They're going to be turned around relatively quick so that we can document what happens with him in these crucial battleground states that he just talked about, and then show it to you. So it's all going to be very relevant. It's not going to be shot a year in advance, and you have to wait a year before it comes out. So this is very timely content. It's very crucial that we get this content out, and we're just happy to have you on this network. And so, of course, we'll have a lot more details will follow as far as how you will be able to watch this reality show. We've got a special website set up just for that you can go to, click, and watch and consume all of these episodes. But right now, he does need your support. So go to the website, give what you can, donate. I know there's some other options on there for corporate sponsorships as well. And I don't want to get into all that because I don't know all the particulars on it. I just know that we're happy to be able to be a partner in all of this because without a doubt, Scott Presler is changing the political landscape right now.
Well, and I just want to give a shout out to Right Side Broadcasting. I mean, you all have been so gracious, and I spent the entire month of October 2020, and almost every single President Trump rally, I had the opportunity to be a co-host with Right Side Broadcasting Network. They are loyal, they are friends, they are family, they're in it for the right reason, and I couldn't be more proud to be partnering with Right Side Broadcasting. And basically, guys, I know some of you are followers of me because of the work that I did as a guest co-host on RSBN. So basically, this is going to be like that on steroids. So get ready. Get ready.
And of course, you stood on those platforms with all of our hosts on those rallies, and that was always a good time. It's always great when you go to a rally that's in a city that's warm, too. I got to say that. I'm tired of freezing up on the platform. So it's good stuff. It's engaging stuff, and we're just glad to be able to provide that content. Because like I said, I've been in broadcasting for a long time, and I have never seen a show like this that is going to be so timely as this show will be. So I just encourage everyone to go to that website, get involved, and by all means, if you're not following Scott on all of your social media platforms, this might be, we spent the last 2-3 days together. A lot of people recognize you, but if someone's saying, hey, this is the first time I've seen this gentleman in front of me, I love his story, how can they follow you on social media?
Well, first they can go to theamericanpersistence.com, persistent with an E, very important, but I'm on everything. Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, Gab, Parler, Instagram, everything is at Scott Presler, SCOTTPRESLER, 1S.
There you go. Well, the boots, I'm going to have to get some. Apparently,
yeah, but you see the difference, though. You're showing off the socks. Nobody can see what socks I'm wearing. You're showing the colorful stripes. But yeah, if you're going to join us on theamericanpersistence.com, you're going to get lots of hair iron, you're going to get lots of boots, and lots of voter registration.
Yeah, it's very important. Of course, that's the key. That's the most important thing in all of this is to provide voter registration and to get these people engaged in a vote. So one bit, before we leave, one bit of advice for people in terms of voter registration.
Yes.
The biggest thing you've told me is that if you move, are you registered at your current address? Is that the top one?
Well, you guys know. So here's a really cool tool and tip that you can use to register voters from the comfort of your home while sipping coffee in your pajamas in bed. Here's what I like to do. I go on Twitter to the magnifying glass and I type in, I moved to Florida. Then I click on latest. Anyone in the history of Twitter who's ever typed in, I moved to Florida, I can find the most recent post. Then what I do is I go to their profile, I see who they're following, who's following them, what are they tweeting about, and I literally message them and say, are you registered to vote at your current address? And I include the link to register to vote for the state of Florida. But here's, guys, why it's so important to include, are you registered to vote at your current address. Because if I move from Georgia to Florida and I say to somebody, are you registered to vote at your address? They may say, are you registered to vote? They may say, yes, I'm registered to vote. But unless they register to vote for Florida, they're going to have to drive their behind all the way back to ATL in Atlanta in order to vote. So it's critical. Please register to vote at your current address. If you have any questions, slide into my DMs in the most wholesome of manner, and I'd be happy, it would be my honor to help register you to vote myself.
There you go. The amazing Scott Presler. Thanks for joining us on this
Thank
year-end
you.
special. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you.
Absolutely.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.